Just reset. Um, just had a little problem with the internet, so just kind of go over this real quick for YouTube viewers. the I was in the middle of doing my first blind look at Marcus Smith and got halfway through, my internet cut out. And because my editing skills suck and I'm relatively lazy, we're just gonna go start over. There's 10 minutes of time. We'll just get right into it. So I'm watching Marcus Smith versus Houston. Real quick, his measurables: 6'3", 251 pounds, run a 4.6840. He shows that speed on the field. 23 reps on the bench, fine. And what I was saying earlier was I haven't seen Marcus Smith since about early October. I'm trying to think of when our game against Louisville was this season, but I didn't pay too much attention to him. I didn't work with the Louisville defense too much. I worked with Louisville offense, so my memory of him going into this was limited. I remember he was quick. I remember he moved around the field. Now, like I said, I just did the first segment pretty much, Louisville and Houston, so I'm going to redo that now. But just know this part isn't blind. The Miami game will be blind. So, here we go. Stand up end outside. First couple plays here, he actually looks good in coverage. And I like that a lot. If you just watch Trent Murphy video, you'd see that Trent Murphy looks shaky in coverage. Right here, Marcus Smith takes away a receiver. Now, quarterback does pick up some yards, but you know what? He's shown that he has some versatility. A lot of stuff with the tweeners. Like 6'3", 250. 250 is a little tiny for an outside edge rusher in a 4.3. I like to see like the 265, 270. Athletic, lean, that type of stuff. You like to see that. So, he doesn't have as much room to grow in as Trent Murphy does. But, I like to see he can cover. So if he's got to play a 3-4 outside linebacker and drop the coverage, he's showing a little bit here. There's a speed rush there from the outside going against the running back. Running back goes to cut him. Don't think he shoots his hands. He shoots him, but doesn't do a very good job with it. If you shoot your hands, keep the guy off of you. It takes on a full man there. We'll get into that a little bit more later when there's some more clear view of that. I want defensive ends his size to take on only half of a blocker in a pass rush situation. Here is a pull and trap. If you just watch Murphy, or if you haven't, you can go see how to stop a pull and trap very well. Smith does not do that in this one spot. Typically, you want to squeeze down, stop the space between the running lineman and yourself, so he doesn't gain as much head steam. Also, where he's blocking you is where the hole is supposed to be. So if you squeeze down, typically there's not a hole there for him to run to. So you're getting in there, squeeze the play, and stop it right at the line of scrimmage, if not behind the line of scrimmage. Unfortunately, Smith gets turned around and somehow loses contain here. Fortunately, our player's team was there to pick up his slack. Don't like losing contain on that spot, though. Again, cut block on him. Hands aren't really shooting. Try and jump over a guy. Not crazy about it. There's your rush with no one blocking you strategy. Just run and pray. Another good coverage spot here. He has the flat. He has his underneath guy. He has to get to him. He's the coverage. He's got over coverage here. This guy has to kind of rotate to the hook to curl. And we get a hook to curl-ish type route. It's kind of a slant, post corner type thing, It's not a very crisp route. Houston runs some good routes. This one, a little lazy, but actually sits in the perfect spot against the zone. But for just watching Smith does a great job not getting caught up with this guy trying to get inside and worried just about his receiver underneath. So that's a good job there by Smith. And 3 pass plays, 3 good coverage plays by Smith. I really like seeing that. If he has to play 3-4 outside linebacker. He was pretty safe there. That's okay. It's a non-play pretty much, but I like seeing that he wants to keep contained. That's a good thing. Okay. Outside rush, taking on a full man. Don't want to take on a full lineman when you're not the same size as them. He does a good job a little bit later. We'll see that. See again, getting swallowed up. So that's 2 plays in a row. He's got swallowed up by an offensive lineman. This is when, he's going for another, or excuse me, Houston's going for not blocking him again. They want him to bite on this play action. He's an aggressive player. He's not biting on play action inside because he doesn't have inside responsibility. He sees the quarterback drop back to throw the ball. He's going after the quarterback. He wants to hit the quarterback. And what ends up happening, he reads it very well, instinctively very good, gets the ball batted. Potential interception. Again, taking on a full man. What you'll see a little bit later in a play is, if you're playing against the right tackle, I want to see this right arm, if you're going for an outside rush, this right arm be placed right in the center of the tackle's chest. This left arm placed on this tackle's shoulder. That way, the tackle's left arm, the right tackle's left arm, I know that's left and right now, but the offensive tackle's left arm cannot get full control over you. You're playing 2 arms versus 1. That's how you win when you're a little bit smaller. That's how you win pretty much as a defensive end against these offensive tackles, because the offensive tackles nowadays are huge. Marcus Smith has given up a lot of height and weight. And if you see how he engages here, he engages straight on into him, and what happens, just gets kind of swallowed up. Kind of gets the tackle off balance, but not quick enough. I like Marcus Smith there, showing that contain. He's not worried about that inside handoff at all. I love it. Outside speed rush. I like it. And this is a kind of no contact style rush. And if you notice, just all he's doing is getting the guy's hands off of him. And he draws the running back, who, if you notice, is looking inside first. Now he's got to look to the outside. And what ends up happening is we have a good rush here, pockets pushed, and 92 gets a sack. Drawing that running back away from blocking helps the play. Okay. Just give me one moment. Doing these things live have small problems at times, but here, that was short. Here we go again. And Marcus Smith, what I like on this play is he's attacking half a man finally. Look where his engagement is. Kind of to the outside, never letting the man really get fully into him. Kind of shoots his right arm into his chest. But I do like the fact that not letting the tackle control him. And there is perfect technique. Right arm in the chest, left arm on the shoulder pad. You can see right there. This right tackle cannot get his left arm onto our defensive end, so he's able to control him better. See the separation that's created. Pressure on the quarterback. I love it. Gets caught inside. I don't like looking inside. He guessed inside. There's nothing coming inside. He has to rally to the outside now, and does a great job rallying. Kind of hurts his linebacker though. But had he just initially just went with the offensive line, could have been a sack potential. Nothing else, that slowed him down to just a quarterback pressure. But I like that rally ability he has. Swallowed up again, taking on a full man. You can see his impact when he's trying to attack a guy to his outside. He does a much better job, and when he's engaging a guy full on, it's not factor into play. There's nothing going on for him. And I hope that his coaches sat down and said, look, you see what's happening here. It's very clear. When you go for an outside rush or taking on half a man, you're getting a lot more. You're seeing a lot more success. I like his aggressiveness to the quarterback. He's not slowing down too much, shooting his hands on the cut block. Not doing a great job at not getting cut. Ooh, desperation spin, man. Oh, try and split them or something. Spin move is way too late here. Spin move needs to be now. If you're gonna spin, it has to be now. Second step is the latest you can go for that spin move. He's going for it as desperation, and nothing gets done. Nothing will ever get done. Desperation spins don't work. Went for a bull rush again, getting swallowed up. Swallowed up. Stutter step to the outside, gets a strip sack. I like the stutter step at least. We're not seeing all the moves that Trent Murphy showed. We're seeing kind of the same move in different ways. Outside rush to engage and get the offensive lineman off balance. Outside no contact speed rush. Now we see an outside no contact speed rush with the stutter step inside, kind of getting that guy off balance. So we're seeing him with the same move, just different ways of using it, which is okay too. If you know you can't win inside, you're showing at least something else there. So okay, we're gonna call it there on the Houston game. We're gonna switch to the bowl game against Miami. Number 91, who's playing on the right side of the play there. Not much to see. Looks like taking on a full man yet again. Now he's here playing left side. Going for that no contact rush. Not much going on. Ooh. Early game woes here. Early game woes. Just not getting a whole lot going. Remember, it's a blind look, so haven't seen this tape yet. So I'm not entirely sure what to expect. I'm hoping we get some good things. No eyes on the quarterback at all. Now I know maybe he read it that was handed off by like at least Pete in the quarterback. Ooh, little face mask there. Him getting offense player getting hands to the face. Ear hole is a face mask. You cannot grab the ear hole. But again, kind of taking on a full man. Different spot there is zone play. A little bit tougher to do what I'm saying against zone, because zone really can catch you sometimes. All stand up rush. Whew, I want to see that outside rush, and Miami's going away from it a little bit. There's a good play from him. I like it. He's aggressive. I like that he's aggressive to the quarterback. Stay aggressive to the... Oh, he even went down a little bit. If he just stays aggressive to the quarterback, that could have even been better. Coming down. Takes a good angle at least. Recovers well. Man, he's athletic. There's a lot of athleticism there. Good understanding of the game. Seems very high football, intelligent, IQ, whatever that is. That cliche. I really like a lot what I see. I think he knows he struggles against big guys to take him head on. He does try and continue to do it, because it's assignment football. But I think I see someone that knows where they can win. Did we just see it there too? Let's see. Where's his hands engaged? Perfect engagement. Left hand's on shoulder pad, right hand's on the center of the chest. Kind of keeps it that way. Oh, there we go. There we go. I like seeing good engagement. And also what that does is it forces you. Let me make sure I'm not... Yeah. It forces you to keep that contained because of where you're aligned. Look at this. Is picture perfect technique right there. And look, he's able to keep his outside shoulder free. And there's nowhere to run to the sideline because that's where he's at. That's a great play. That's a great play. Okay, we'll do a couple more plays here and we'll call it. So there's a lot to like here. Ha! Like the two. Like that coach. Good guy. So here we go. Stand around. And look at this. We kind of get that no contact inside rush. Kind of splitting through the guard. It's dangerous. That is dangerous. couple more plays. Outside, going into coverage. Looks good in coverage, man. Really looks good in coverage. Good hips, able to get back, understands the zones well. Okay. Call it there. Marcus Smith, my opinions on him, just watching those 2 games. Really like where his knowledge of the game is. His coverage ability seems solid. He knows plays, it seems like when he sees the zone away from him, he goes to the quarterback and gets a batted ball. I think he does that twice in the 2 games we watched. So that's understanding what the team can run and how you can counter what they're doing. He also does a good job of attacking the outside eye, the outside shoulder of the tackle. Yes, he gets swallowed up a few times. Sometimes it's just a sign of football. You're going to have to play head up because you have an outside guy to you. You never play with containment. So you have to play head up. And that's where concern can be with his size. Can he do that against an NFL left tackle? Or is he going to get swallowed up all the time trying to do that? So, there's your concern if you have a concern with Marcus Smith. Where does he play for you? Can he play down lineman? Does he have to play outside linebacker? I want him rushing the passer. And that has to be in the 3-4 where he's rushing the passer 75% of the time and covering 25%. I can live with that. But man, if I can get another 10-15 pounds on him, put him to the outside, doesn't lose any of that 4.6 speed he has, I think I want him playing that defensive end position, going to that quarterback, because technique-wise, athletic-wise, he has it. I think a 2nd round pick for him, just because you're a little concerned about his size, seems fine. I like a lot what I saw there. Definitely a talented guy. So, hope you guys appreciate it. That's Trent Murphy and Marcus Smith in one day. We're going to be hitting around tomorrow. Hopefully getting 2 more guys done. Big guy I know everyone's curious about is Ryan Shazier. I'll figure out how to say his name before I do it. The outside linebacker from Ohio State. And we're going to look at Carlos Hyde, running back from Ohio State. So Ohio State date tomorrow. Shazier will be highlight, low light, and Carlos Hyde will be blind look. So appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Take it easy.